Welcome back to Life's a Bitch, Get a Helmet. This is Fry. I have a question for you guys. How often do you put your inner voice in check? I'll ask again. How often do you put your inner voice in check? Personally, I have a conversation with my inner voice, or voices, depending on the day, frequently, very frequently. I remember the first time I acknowledged I put my inner voice in check. 2010, hot Iraqi day, actually got a down day in a combat zone. We've all been there. You get it. I was standing outside our tent about a month and a half prior to this moment. I had actually built, framed out, and put plywood on a platform. And I put that platform up on the cinder blocks right outside the tent. The ones made to guard us from the shrapnel if we get IDF. At which point we had a deck. D-E-C-K. Deck. Anyways, I'm standing out there. I light a cigarette. I had just woken up. Like I said, it was a down day. I actually got to sleep in. For the first time in a long time, I got to sleep in. So I got my cigarette. I got my little coffee can of latte flavor coffee drinks. By 2010, we could actually get supplies like chips and food and Gatorade and energy drinks and all the good stuff. I believe that was actually intended to hand out on mission. We did. Kinda. Okay, we kept more than we gave out, but we gave it out. Anyways, so I got my drink, I got my coffee, I'm standing out back, I got the sun on my head, I take a deep puff, and my inner voice, all I hear is, she's cheating on you. And I stopped, and thought, where the fuck that come from? And out loud, I couldn't stop myself, out loud, I said, shut the fuck up. And within 2 seconds, my battle, Dre, poked his head out the back. He goes, what? I'm like, I just told myself to shut the fuck up. I had a thought, a woman's cheating on me. Oh yeah, I had that last week. I did the same thing. I'm not even with that bitch anymore. That's when I realized that I can tell myself to shut up. All those voices that creep. And during that time I had a, second tour, still married to the same woman. That thought popped in my head. I don't want to deal with that. I don't know. I got enough crap. Why would I listen to myself? Shut up. And what triggered this memory for me was a few nights ago, I started having a conversation with myself. Like I got a lot of good things going on. And I'm blessed. I have 2 different career paths that changed between the military and the civilian side. I even found a way to combine them without them being combined, if that makes sense. I just recently became a U.S. Army civilian, and I went from being in a line platoon as an MP to an instructor unit. Between both jobs, I have a handful of classes I have to complete before next fiscal year. And for the first time in a long time, I'm excited. I'm actually excited. I'm motivated. I'm ready for this. I've been dying for a change of scenery, change of something. I just changed. It was time. It's time to do it, you know? Sorry, I clapped my hands. Like, it's time to do this. And when it happened. Like, same time. It was great. I've been doing this job for a few months. Coming up on 3 months soon. And I'm starting to, it's slow pace, which actually gave me time to sit down and do all the online training that they have me, mapped out for this position, which is great. Sweet. I can sit here, I can do the training. I'm not being rushed. I'm not being micromanaged. I have time to do my work. And here within the past couple weeks, I've actually been training and working on some of the actual job. Yes! Fucking right. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's a nice feeling. And a couple nights ago, knowing all of that, like, it was a pretty decent day. I've also been talking about recording. It's time to record. I'm missing it. Obviously, Jimbo's not on this one. I apologize. I'm doing a solo. Jimbo and I got 6 decent recordings. Our third one, I believe it's our third one. I don't want to live, but I don't want to die. That one seems to be, it triggered many people, and I appreciate everybody that listened to that. Jimmy and I both do. It's just, I know we miss it. I definitely miss it. I know Jimbo does too. Our schedules, like, I got a new job. Jimbo, he's got some other things going on, like life things that are good in his path for his future, and it's awesome. I'm glad to see this. And he's had some hiccups along the way too, but he's still going. He's still kicking. I'm proud of him for it. I'm fucking proud of it. And I'm proud of myself. Let's face it. Have you had that problem before? Things are going good. I have nothing to complain about. Like, yeah, it's not perfect. And I can finally see what areas that I need to fix. But I can. I know I can. I can do that. Yeah, me? Yeah, I can do that. And it's within my control? Fuck yeah, I got this. I got it. No problem. Positive inner thoughts. Yeah, I got this. And then out of nowhere, you start calling yourself names. Why? Because you didn't get something done. Oh, you didn't get that done. Oh, you didn't do that yet. Okay, so I procrastinated. Anybody listening to me, do you know who Paul Kettle is? Paul Kettle. Mom Paul Kettle. It used to be actually one of my favorite movies. They have a series of movies. Mom Paul Kettle. Black and white. Come and get it. Maul's ringing on the triangle, screaming at the kids. It's time to eat. And here lately, I've found myself saying the main phrase that Paul Kettle says. Oh, I gotta get to that one of these days. Oh, I'm gonna fix that one of these days. I've been doing that a lot. a lot. Years worth of a lot. And I go in and out of saying that. When I come out of saying it, I'm fixing shit. It just ruined my day. That all of a sudden, feeling good, and that I started calling myself names because I wasn't recording. That was the main thing, the main topic. There's other things within my control that I know I need to fix, and I am handling them when I can in a small amount because I know how I work. I personally, if I try to do too much, I start getting overwhelmed and nothing gets done. It's like fucking ADHD. And that ADHD on the flip side, you can't. There's either too many choices, too many things, too many tasks, or there's not enough. So then you start coming up with things. It's so fucking frustrating. I got mad enough at myself. I recorded myself. I really did. I recorded myself. All I need to do is do it. No matter what the task is. I have a feeling that there are others that relate to this small thing. There is something I want to do, but I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do that. I haven't done it yet. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. I want to do that. But I haven't done it yet. I still haven't done it yet. I'm gonna bitch about this for a little while. Knowing full and well, I just need to do it. But the schedule's not right. Timing's not right. There's this, there's that. Excuse. It's time to tell your inner voice, shut the fuck up. You know the meme, shut up Carl, shut the fuck up Carl, shut up Carl? That inner voice is Carl. Now, some of them can be extremely funny 80 to 90% of the time. At which point, we get along with ourselves just great. We start laughing out of nowhere. What are you laughing about? Can't tell you. Why? It's inappropriate. Go about your day. Oh, so, what I was just thinking, and then you say this funny thing, and everyone looks at you. Told you, you didn't want to know. It was funny to me. I found it hilarious. Hilarious enough for me to laugh out loud because of that in my head. I know I'm getting funny looks. I don't care. We're great. And then there's the 10 to 20% of the time where Carl, your inner voice, is not a very nice person. And it may not even be Carl. Carl's a good one. Could be Tom, Jerry, some other random name, Barney. I was trying to make it funny. I really wasn't funny. Moving on. But I did. I ended up getting so mad at myself because I wasn't recording. And I reminded myself, I just need to do it. There are things in our lives, if it's within our control, we can do it. We can make the time, set the time. I can come up with 101 plus infinity excuses why I'm not doing what I want to do. I wanted to start recording. I've actually been talking about this all year. I've been harping on myself for the past 4 months. I've been screaming at myself for the past month and a half because my schedule changed. I'm getting more comfortable with my job. I have ample time to sit down and go to school online. I have ample time to play video games. I have ample time to clean my house. I have ample time to spend time with the family, play with the kids, walk the dogs, make sure that everyone's fed, teeth are brushed, dogs have full bellies, brush them. I have that time. And I'm mad at myself because I haven't been using my time wisely. And I find that when I'm trying to teach my son about being smart with his time, and then I look back at myself and go, fuck, I'm a fucking hypocrite. Damn. You can say what you want. Growing up and now being a parent, I now realize parents, our role at times makes us a hypocrite. You either let it eat you or you correct it. You're still gonna run into that. It is what it is. What, Angel? What? Sorry, my dog is laying on my bed right now, just staring at me, and she sighed. Because I've been bitching at myself. I've mentioned it to my wife, mentioned it to a couple friends, but I've been bitching at myself about, I want to do this. Why haven't you done this? You're fucking stupid. You're fucking dumb. You need to do this. I've been calling myself very, very nasty names. I don't allow anybody to call me names. Why the fuck am I doing that? I ask myself that. Same question. You don't let anybody do that. Why are you? What gives you the right? It's me. No. You have tendencies. I like to call them sporadic intelligence. Okay? It's either someone's going to look at me and say, man, you're a fucking genius. Or they're going to look at me and go, damn, you're a fucking genius. Stay away from me. But I had to have this conversation with my inner voice. Plural. Voices. And I had to tell him to shut the fuck up. I had to tell myself, it's time to do it. If this is bothering you that fucking bad, do it. Take the time and do it. And sometimes it takes an out loud conversation with ourselves for us to pull our heads out of our ass. For us to actually say, oh, you're right. I should be doing this. Why haven't I? I don't know. Excuse. It's an excuse. It's exactly what it is. Excuse. Just do it. Nike. And the whole fucking slogan? Nike. Just do it. Having that conversation with yourself should remind you that if there is something you don't like about yourself, it doesn't matter what it is. Do you not exercise enough? Go do it. Are you overweight? Who can fix that? No one. Just me. Right. Who can make you do anything Who's the only person allowed to make you do something? Me. That's right. We are the only ones in control of ourselves. If there's something we don't like about ourselves, we need to fix it. Yes, we are allowed to bitch, moan, and complain. Okay, happy soldier is a bitching soldier. I stand by that. Okay? Problem is, soldiers oftentimes, a good amount of soldiers, don't realize there's a time limit to your bitching. Bitch, 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 moan, complain. Bitch, moan, complain. I can probably make a song out of that. At some point, you have to take action. At some point, you need to fix it. All the bitching, moaning, complaining to yourself, because everybody else's thoughts don't fucking matter. You have your specific friends that you ask questions. You got your BFF that you can talk about anything to. You got your one guy who's knowledgeable about cars. You got your other friend who you talk philosophy with. You got your other buddy that, you know, if he called you up and said, don't ask questions, but I need your help, you down. It's time to go. Let's go. I love you, babe. I'll be back. What's going on? I don't know. Jerry needs my help. Alright, I'll see you later. You know, you got your peoples, right? But they don't bitch at you like you bitch at yourself. There's nobody that's gonna be a worse critic than ourselves. It's not. With that in mind, why it's tiring. It's draining. When you start listening to that inner voice that's not being nice. That's how I'm going to phrase it. Inner voice is not nice. It drains you. It kills your motivation. You start not giving a fuck. Start not caring about anything or anyone. And you're just sad. And angry. Angry. But you're not happy. It takes so much energy to feed into ourselves. Fuck everybody else. It takes that much energy to feed into our negative thoughts? Shut the fuck up, Carl. Tim, Tom, Jerry, Jack, whatever name you got. Bob? Shut the fuck up, me. I'm gonna do this. Stop doubting me. Because I've got this. I could do this. You are the only one that can change you. That can fix the thing you don't like. We can get help. Yes. That's external help. Even when we get help, you hear what they're saying. You understand they're giving you guidance of what to do, but you don't believe it. So you're not doing it. Stop being your own fucking downfall. Stop. Fucking do it, man. You want to go for a fucking hike? Go for a fucking hike. You want to go get a new job? Go get a new job. You want to find the time and rebuild an engine? Fucking find the time. I'm not an engine guy. I got friends. I don't. I'm building maintenance, not auto maintenance. Sorry. But like, if you want to be a better father, then do it. Start now. Start now. No, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever negative thing you don't like about yourself, you are the one that starts it. You are the one that turns it around. You are the one that has to take the first damn step to be happy. You are allowed to be happy. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone is allowed to be happy, including you. So stop allowing your inner voice to dictate what you do. Otherwise, you're going to be Paul Kettle. I'm going to get that one of these days. I'm going to do that one of these days. Stop pushing it off. You can procrastinate on purpose. Intentional procrastination is okay. That's just to organize what you got going on. I started doing this before I heard it, but the best reference I heard was from the To Be Better podcast from Chris. If it doesn't affect me within 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, why the fuck do I need to stress on that shit? Fuck that. Alright? And I loved how he put it. I realized I've been doing that. I didn't have that time frame. Like, it made sense, and it definitely solidified that within myself when I heard it. I'm like, oh shit! Like, I've been working on that for the past 6 years. Like, why don't you stress about this? I don't have to. Well, you need to do. I don't. No. Is that within my control? No. I don't have to stress on that. All these world issues going on, I don't care. There are things to be concerned about, but it doesn't impact my immediate life. And I have other pressing things to worry about. So I'm going to focus on those. And then, because I'm focusing on those, I need to intentionally procrastinate to keep them in order and organized and on schedule. Because if I don't, it'll get overwhelming. And I will procrastinate unintentionally. And things will start piling up. And then I'll be mad at myself because I didn't get something done, or that thing done, or that thing done. And because I didn't get those things done, I must be worthless. Shit. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Like, no, stop. Slap yourself. Get the fuck out of that mindset. You can do it. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and realize that if you have to start small. It's okay to start small. My nightstand is dirty. I'm gonna start there. Let me clean that off. Man, that looks so good. Ooh, there's another small section next to it. Let me go there. Let me clean that area. Small sections. We tend to get very overwhelmed with ourselves because we see the big picture. Like, oh my god, it's huge. It's gigantus. Whatever. It's large. It's big. It's huge. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. You don't have to finish it all in one day. And even if you do, what's something small you can start with? These are just things I've had to work on personally. My therapist has told me, well, just do something small. And I didn't want to believe her. And then I did something small, and I'm like, she was right. I feel good about that. It's something else I can fix. Something else I can tidy up. Alright, cool. Next thing you know, it doesn't look so bad. I get very overwhelmed with my house because, we got kids and we're always blowing and going, and we got dogs and our own bad habits. This new job has allowed me time to take care of the things that drive me crazy or get on my nerves, eat at my nerves. And it gives me a chance to be proud of what I've done. Small shit, like washing the dishes. I mean, we went a couple days without washing dishes, and now the kitchen, we have a small fucking kitchen. A couple days not doing dishes, it's fucked. Like, it's horrible. I need a remodel. But that's on the back burner because it's not time to remodel yet. It's procrastination. It's okay for you to be happy. And if you need to sit down, like I did, and have an out loud conversation with yourself, do it. Take a deep breath. Slow down. Observe your surroundings, right? Because you got your blinders on because you're overwhelmed and you're trying not to see everything. Just look around. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. If there's something you want to do, then do it. Find a way. You can do this. Have faith in yourself. You can. You can go take time and go fishing. I'm still playing with that one. And I'm actually planning on going fishing more than once this next year. I'm excited about that. You need a night out with your buddies? Then set it up. You can. We're all adults. We all have lives. Our schedules don't match. No shit. Plan that shit out. Start mapping it out now, man. 2 months? I've had to do it. Yeah, hey, I got a free weekend this weekend. Dude, really? That's 2 months from now. I'm busy. I love you guys, but I'm busy. Alright, yeah, let's do it then. Yeah, I love you too, man. We can do this. Friends will make time. When they can, they will gladly make time to hang out. That's why we text and phone call every so often. Just, hey, how you doing? I'm alive. Yeah, good. Life sucks. Okay. I'm still kicking. Awesome. You listen to the inner voice? Yeah, a little bit. Don't do that. I know. Nope. Have that conversation with him. Or her. Sit that fucker down. We ain't doing this. I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of listening to my inner voice. I'm tired of hearing the negative shit it has to say. I want to be happy. I'm going to be happy. So, how about you sit your ass down and shut the fuck up? Alright? That actually really helped me. I've had to do it a few times throughout life. The other night it's been a while since I've had that conversation with myself out loud. Talk to myself all the time. Yes, I do respond. Say I'm crazy all you want. Don't care. But the other night, yeah. So, just remember you are doing good things. You got this. As always, thank you guys for listening. Jimbo and I appreciate it. And remember, life's a bitch. Get a helmet.